Hey everybody, Tom Berry here with a quick video, and this one is entitled 3 Ways to Invest in Real Estate Without Owning the Property. You know, I get asked all the time by busy professionals, people that work hard for a living, I want to invest in real estate, but I just don't have the time to go out and buy physical assets and manage those assets. How do I do it? So these are 3 ways that you can do that and be involved, get involved in the real estate side of things without actually owning that physical asset. The first one is to invest in notes. And the simple way to explain that one is be the bank. Most generally in every real estate, at least investment real estate transaction, there are 2 sides to that transaction. The first one is the active investor or sponsor, right? That person is the one that does all the work. That person is typically the one with the experience. That person is the one that handles the day-to-day operations and most generally doesn't have a full-time job. That is their full-time job. But on the other side is the money guy or the money gal, right? The person that brings the capital to the deal. And that can be structured a lot of different ways, but if you're involved in the note space, you might be a lender to that active investor and let them deal with all the day-to-day and all the headaches, and you just sit back and collect your interest or your share of the profits or however you've structured that. So real estate notes is the first way that you can get involved in real estate investing without actually owning the property. Now, I have to caution you, that does come with its own set of issues, right? Now you don't own the property, but you do have some other things to consider. Number 1, you have to consider, are you able to vet that borrower? Are you able to vet that sponsor or active investor? Are you able to vet the deal and make sure that that's a deal you want your money in? And then thirdly, are you able to vet that paperwork? Everything has to be papered, right? Whether it's a loan, whether it's a shared deal, a joint venture, whatever it is, there has to be good documentation, very good documentation. So if you're going to be in the note space and get yourself involved in lending, well, you want to make sure that you can do those 3 things, or you find somebody that can help you do those 3 things to make sure that you're getting into deals that are safe for you. The second way that you can get involved in real estate without actually owning the property is through real estate funds. Now, this could take a couple of forms as well, right? A real estate fund might be a fund of notes, which is what we offer at ILS Capital through our growth fund and income fund, or it might be a fund of properties. Either way, those are funds that are still backed by real estate that will allow you to get involved in the real estate space without actually owning the property. In that case, you have a management team that handles everything. You simply invest in that fund and you get the profits in a pro rata share based on the amount of money you've put in and the amount of money that has been put in by all the investment partners. And then the third way is syndications. Now, a syndication, the way to look at that is it's multiple investors typically on one property or one asset. In this case, again, you'll have a sponsor or active investor that puts this thing together, and then they'll go out and ask for capital partners. Those are typically called limited partners, and those partners bring the capital for this deal to come to fruition. The sponsor runs everything, and all the investment partners get a pro rata share outside of it. Kind of looks like a fund, but it's not, because a fund is typically multiple investors with multiple assets, and a syndication is multiple investors with one asset, most generally. So I hope that was helpful for you, and it gives you an opportunity to understand the 3 ways you can get involved in real estate without actually owning the property and managing it. See you on the next video.